Hi everybody, welcome very much to SortOF Empires. Today we are casting another set of best of 5, counting for EDCTV's tournament Call to Arms. This is from round 5, Group C, between, in the color blue, SortOF as the French versus YuiMetal in the red as the Ottomans. This is a but a bit harsh matchup for the French because they like to build a lot of knights and sometimes their economy can't keep up with the free units from the Ottomans. It's not like the Ottomans have a great economy themselves, they have perhaps slightly better because of twin minaret madrasa, but it's those free units that over time really do good work. So it's like if Ottomans can defend like the early stages of the game where French can really dent the enemy and do damage with their knights, I think then they will have more units or the same units, and then have more resources in their bank because they make sipahi, they make spears, they make perhaps some archers, they have the method, and they have units for free, while the French always building those knights, very heavy cost, and if they lose one or two knights, it's kinda bad for their economy, especially super early on. And remember to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Check the links down below to reach my Twitch channel and to reach EDCTV's, the host of this tournament, Twitch channel as well, so you can support them directly. Thank you for watching though. Let's proceed with the game over here. This is round 5, round 6 is being played today as well. And when it comes to standings between these two players, oh, I see, this was perhaps a match, or it was a match to tell who will be in paying positions, because positions that receive prize money is starts in 6th. Each group has 12 players, and the 6th player, or from the 6th player, you receive a prize money. And so SortOF and YuiMetal were fighting for those positions, and then they also played on round 6, and that was the last and definitive round of this tournament, which will have some videos here on the channel as well from the round 6, so go ahead and watch those as well in the future, guys. Okay, Ottomans opened with military wing. One way the French can kinda counter and keep up with the Ottomans is instead of doing knights, doing horsemen. It's not so efficient, I know, but if their plan is to go castle, perhaps a bit earlier, that's very good. Or they can just make a few knights for early aggression, early game, and then they kind of build like they keep building some knights, but it's not their main focus, right? Their main focus will be perhaps some spears or a big ball of archers. And the knights will just be there to tank the sipahi, and then the archers will do tons of damage in the back. But for that, the French need to play a bit more. Oh, over there, spear causing damage. At least idle time, villagers are not collecting gold, they're just chasing the spear. Let's go, villagers with some knives, doing some damage. The spear comes back. The villagers come back at it again. Don't mess with those villagers, bro. They work all day, bro, mining that gold. You think they weak? You think they weak? No, they got those abs. They got those biceps, they got those triceps. Look at that. Another spear comes in from the Ottoman player, twin minaret madrasa, classic Ottoman, school of cavalry, classic French. Nothing surprising here. Sometimes we see the eventual Corvinus one going with the Sultani trade network. But it's rare, even for Corvinus, one of the most innovative players, it's rare that he goes that Denmark. First knight is out from SortOF. The unique unit from the French, the Royal Knight, available in Feudal Age, and with a cool upgrade called Chivalry, they can heal outside of battle, which makes them very useful for poke the villagers, and sometimes, especially at a high level, if you get 3 or 4 villagers from your enemy, it's very good. But some examples like the Ottomans and the Malians, they can handle with losing 4 vills. The Ottomans because they have free military units, the Malians because they have super good passive economy with the pit mines and the cow boom. And we see a immediate barracks from YuiMetal, They want to keep up the production of spears so they can deal with the knights. Because the thing is, you don't need a lot of spears to fight that one knight, but you need a lot of spears to protect different spaces, because the knights are fast, they have mobility, and the spears are not that fast and they don't have that much mobility. And like I think it was from Aussie Drone, I'm not sure, spears are to protect, to hold the space, not to chase. So you want like 3 spears over there, and then over here, and then over there, and then over there, right? So you need a lot of spears just to cover all the corners from your base. And one villager goes down on the side of YuiMetal, but SortOF loses a scout, the source of the most valuable resource in Age of Empires 4. It goes down for SortOF, and one is already on the queue. Sometimes it's too painful in terms of economy to queue another scout, but the French, they have faster production of villagers, so that will be a bit worse for them, but they got cheaper economical upgrades, and on their stables, including on their landmark, all cavalry units are produced faster, 20% faster, so that scout can also save villagers because it doesn't come out of the town center, so no villagers sacrificed, and it is produced faster, so you don't lose a lot of knight production. But look, SortOF is going all in with those knights, right? 4 knights, soon to be 5 knights on the field. The spy ship is at work. Oh, that knight throwing himself at the spikes, not good. YuiMetal already with wheelbarrow. Uh-oh, SortOF is going to lose a knight, no way. That knight got damaged as well. Yeah, SortOF with wheelbarrow and double broadaxe. Not SortOF, YuiMetal, my bad. SortOF is now researching wheelbarrow. So SortOF will be now at 5 knights because he lost 1 knight. The scout wants to kill the ship because it was a spy ship from the blue player. SortOF over there. Another scout, it's... Oh! And that knight is super low. In this case, just send your knight to the TC, then you research chivalry and it heals inside of the TC, far away from any damage. Because keeping that... I mean, if you have good micro, actually, you can use the other knights to charge, and then use that knight to do damage in the back, right? It's useful. But if your enemy is also good, they will focus on that knight to reduce the amount of damage coming out. And now the 5th knight joins the fray, and I think no more knights here for SortOF. We have 8 spears from YuiMetal, or Ottoman player, coming in hot with those pikemen. Knights walking around. Oh, 3 vills went down, I didn't realize. The villager lead is starting to grow, because remember, the French produce villagers slightly faster. So losing 1 villager against the French might be losing 1.5 villagers, right? That's a lot of spears though, 9 spears, soon to be 10. Alright, and one of the military schools focus now on producing Sipahi, which will be able to have more mobility than the spears. Oh, YuiMetal. Oh, that's... yeah, I forgot to introduce, guys, but the map is regions. And you only have 1 gold to your name, which is... oh no, wait. Oh, this is really bad for YuiMetal. Yes, 1 front gold and another, like, this gold is basically in the middle. It's very bad spawn for YuiMetal. You can see that SortOF has 1 nice chilling on the side of his base, and another one is also on the front line, but YuiMetal is like here, right, parallel with the stone. So this is not good, very bad spawn for YuiMetal. Uh-oh, villager under threat. Good escape, but he gets picked up. 4 villagers down already. Almost a 10 villager lead for SortOF. Wow, this can be a bit too much for even the Ottomans to deal with. They got 3 units, but not 3 villagers. Sipahi tries to balance the villager count over here, at least causing some idle time. So the number of units that SortOF will be able to produce will be slower or fewer because the meat is not meeting the fridge, right? And also YuiMetal loses a scout, or the scout, so YuiMetal loses vision, very important. You can see chivalry is now on 10 knights for SortOF, starting to grow out of control. All those archers are under threat, it's only 3 of them, and there is a Sipahi as well over here, ready to take care of them, but the knights can't defend the archers because of the spear numbers. Complicated spot for the French knights here from SortOF, and archers go down in order to save the knights. 3 archers. Donation to the Ottoman Empire. 2 knights chilling in the back. They were protecting the villagers from that. Oh, more knights over there. Nice. 11 knights already from SortOF. Like what I see here. More archers reach the front line. Big walls coming in from YuiMetal. Not only big in size, but also in usefulness. Being useful because they protect a future expansion. Like where you could put down some farms, you can put down some military buildings over there. Oh, that's a lot of spears. But oh, he wanted to go in anyway. But it's better to not donate any knights to the Ottoman Empire. Oh, it's a lot of spears. They can chase down the archers. They will chase down the archers. Fights on the side. The wolf goes down. More Sipahi funneling in to attack those French villagers on the deer over there. More archers under threat. The knights give them some space to breathe, but it's not enough. Archers in the back once again. SortOF is not really using these archers. He's picking some spears, but not much. There were 7. I mean, he already picked 3 spears. It was 17. It was down 14, now to 15. SortOF walking around with the knights. But he can't engage. And that's troublesome. More Sipahi looking to hurt the French economy. But here we go. 8 villager lead for SortOF. He did lose one villager. But it's fine and dandy. SortOF wants to pick up more villagers. It's going to be a bit tough. Let's switch for income per minute here on caster mode. Knights go in. They can kill spears. If it's just 2 or 3 of them, it's fine. Sipahi on the aggression. The knights go away from the TC. There is a lot of villagers there. That's going to be a huge charge. Here we go. I think at least one villager went now. And the 10 villager lead is soon to be met in favor of SortOF. Oh, excellent! The sub-raid! Come in, only 2 knights, but they pick... No, they did pick another villager over there. Great work from SortOF. The main raid over there. I can't do anything because of the spears. It's okay. I have 2 bad boys in the back, causing some damage. And now, 10 villager lead, exactly for SortOF. Oh, it's 1 knight and 1 wolf versus 2 Sipahis. Those knights are heavily damaged. Need to be careful. It takes a while. I think it should be a bit shorter, the time that it takes to be out of combat to then heal, but not too short because then it'll be broken. And here we go. SortOF habits now the region of the deer, and he has a board over there. There is a reason why this map is called regions, because you have the region of the berries, the region of the minerals with the golden stone, and the region of the boar as well with the deer. There is also boar over there on the berries, but remember, Ottomans cannot consume the boar. They can kill it, but then the boar will then disappear. So actually, if you play Ottomans, Abbasid or Del, you can use that. If you know or think that your enemy wants to go for the boar, you can go kill the boar and the boar disappears if you kill it. But if the enemy is there and gets the last touch on the boar, last hit I mean, the boar stays there. Oh no, so many villagers out of position. SortOF gets 12 villager knockouts. 12 worker kills, more in the back. Beautifully played, those French knights. Don't play when you can do separate raids. And now, this is not looking good for YuiMetal. Only 33 villagers. It's a beautiful number, but in this moment, not a powerful number. Now we have the method for the Ottomans, giving them a slight movement speed buff and a optional buff, which is right now attack speed. Just attack speed plus 15. That tower is almost going down, and there are some villagers inside, and the villagers come out to repair. Great work. More Sipahi around. This is very complicated. That's why sometimes it's hard to play French, because you rely too much on those archers to keep the knights safe. Because if there is a lot of spears and Sipahis or horsemen, if those archers go down, your knights cannot do anything. Because they can tank the Sipahi, but the spears will come through the back. Or through the Sipahis and kill the knights. But SortOF is applying a lot of pressure. YuiMetal cannot breathe And he's doing a key function against the Ottomans. He's keeping that auto mass down. You don't need to win the fight. You just kill some units. Because if Ottomans build that mass, it's very hard to stop, and GG gets called. YuiMetal says, no, this is not the one. Next one. Guys, if you enjoyed the match, leave a like and subscribe, follow me on Twitch, support EGCTV as well. Until the next time, as a Cloud Surfer, surfing out, see you soon. Let's go.